tiramisu I like. So, and there are a lot of other recipes. Okay, I've seen paella.
After cooking with you tiramisu, I asked, will you cook more with us? But you said, not at midnight. So today we're doing a special one on Sunday. Instead of our normal 6 p.m. Saturday night, we're doing Sunday at 1 p.m., which is much better for you in Europe.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll start a European Leave It to Chef series on Sundays.
That for you it will be lunchtime, so it's still good for you guys.
Correct. Yep.
That's a great idea. I like that.
And Linda said she's going to find some other cooks there. So Linda, thank you for sharing. Why did you pick this recipe?
Because in the restaurant usually they do with the cream. Instead, it's not the original one. So tonight I will show you the original recipe without
Pasta
cream.
Carbonara.
Yes.
Does everybody have access to the it's a really simple recipe.
Yes, very simple.
Want me to put it in the chat or not? But otherwise, I think so. Let me change the camera here real quick and I'll show you what I have. Now I grabbed some butter just in case.
No, we don't need.
I like butter in it, but you I got the the bacon, but this is not, you didn't call this pancetta. What do you call this?
Guanciale is called.
Guanciale.
Yeah.
And then I've got my just got laid eggs.
Yeah.
Fresh eggs.
But you need one.
Okay.
For yourself, you need one.
Wow. I just like this container. It's
okay.
I just grabbed from the freezer. Okay, refrigerator. So just one, put in and then of course pasta.
Yeah.
And
salt and pepper if you want.
I don't know how many people know that if you have one of these things for pasta.
Yes, I have it.
this whole is one serving.
Yeah, should be, but I have a large one, so I don't trust.
Yeah, I was just like I just learned that on the internet recently, because I never make just one serving. I always make the whole package. So
that's good to know.
I always make the whole package too, because I like to have leftovers.
So I will make the whole package.
Wow, the whole package.
So let's see, how many servings is this?
It's 500.
Because this is how much bacon I have. I mean, so it's a lot.
But you can freeze. Once you open, you can freeze it.
It's all gonna fit in that pan?
Fred's always making fun of my pan. It's like,
you are already heating the water. I still didn't. So let's start.
Okay, let me turn the water on. Well, what it is I have the oven on because I'm baking some of the mini quiches from last night. So I like making quiches in muffin pans. So, so I wonder, yeah, because I always grew up always cooking for a lot of people. So I have a really hard time following, the Italian style where, you just cook things always fresh. You never, you very rarely. Like, do you always make pasta fresh, or do you ever make a whole package and then just put it in the refrigerator for later?
No, I usually do only one serving for me because I don't like cooked pasta unless it's lasagna. But for example, cooked spaghetti, they are not tasty.
Yeah, see, in the US, we always make the whole package and then maybe multiple meals, never fresh.
Yeah. No, I prefer to do everything by scratch on the day. So when you cut the pancetta or guanciale, what you have, put it in a pan and then start. Don't add anything. Don't add any oil or anything.
But that's just bacon.
Yeah,
like Italian.
So Question, when you are,
Okay.
when you do the hot water for pasta,
Yeah,
do you put anything in the hot water?
no, nothing.
Because my mother always put a little drop of oil and a pinch of salt.
No, never. Never. We put the salt when it starts boiling before adding the pasta.
So,
You need the boiling point.
how fine do I have to chop this?
In the small cubes.
I keep calling it bacon, but it's not really bacon. Explain to me.
I know,
what this-
you see, this is the size. It's a very small cube.
Right. So this is not bacon, it's pork belly, right? You said?
Okay.
No, what do you call it again? Not pancetta.
Guanciale. Guanciale, but it was written the cheek of the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's jowl. Pancetta is from the belly. So
Got it.
pancetta is
Yep,
pork
I was
belly.
confusing it.
How do you pronounce that again?
Guanciale.
Guanciale is
Guanciale.
the pork jowl, the cheek, right?
Yeah, the cheek. It's in the description on Facebook. I added because it says if you cannot find guanciale, you can use this or the bacon.
You can use thick cut bacon or pancetta.
Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, this still has the skin on it,
That's good. Put it.
Yeah. some of it. But the skin, yeah, I mean, the skin, like if you really had the pig, it would still have the hair on it. This one has the skin hair off of it. Right?
Ah, okay. Yeah, if there is the hair, maybe you want to remove it.
The skin will get crisp.
And how much, I mean, I'm doing this whole package because I'm doing a lot,
Mhm.
but you just do a,
You can decide how much you want based on your taste.
well, Americans just put the whole package of bacon always. Never just cook two pieces, right?
Yeah.
Okay, or you gotta stop lumping all Americans together. I'm a single person at home and I don't cook mass quantities and I like my food for the most part cooked fresh. So
Okay.
you can say most Americans maybe, or some,
Okay.
but not all.
So if you're
I do
doing
tend to-
all the kilos, all the half a kilo, you have to use more eggs.
True. So are you cooking this at high heat or low heat or?
Medium, let's say, medium. But it needs to start losing the fat and create a little bit of oil by itself.
You're not trying to like fry it real hard and fast.
It will be fried, but you don't add any oil. It's frying in its own fat.
Yeah. Let me turn the camera a little bit. So let's see. I have it about almost as low as I can get it, actually.
So while it's cooking, we can start preparing the eggs. We have two, so I'm using 2 eggs.
So what are you doing with the egg?
You use a bowl to mix them with a little bit of salt and pepper.
So I just wanted to make sure sometimes people separate the yellow and the white egg.
No, you put all together.
Okay. So how many eggs do you guys think I should do for a whole package?
Probably looks like you're doubling it.
I think maybe 5.
Okay.
Because if you consider 100 grams more or less for 1 egg.
So I did make fresh pasta with you. You ever make this with just fresh pasta?
No, I
Always
buy,
dried pasta.
I always buy the dry pasta. Only for the lasagna, it's the fresh one.
Just for this one. Okay, that was 4 eggs. Let me put it back. Yeah, I can see how we don't need any butter because this
Yeah,
has
exactly.
got a lot of fat.
Yeah.
I've never cooked with pork jowl. I've done a lot of pork belly. And I'd say the only difference is it does have the skin.
Okay.
Very much like pork belly.
Yeah.
All right, whip the egg, whip it,
Let's just salt and pepper. Yeah.
and then
This one on the top. Mm.
but you say in restaurants they usually add cream to it, huh?
Huh?
In restaurants, very common for this recipe, they add cream,
Yeah.
but they never do that in Italy, or it's just not traditional?
No, in Italy, in the restaurant, no.
All right.
So mine is already brown, so I switch off the heating now.
Yeah, I think if I didn't have so much, it would be brown quicker, but it's about halfway.
So my water is
And-
almost boiling, so I add some salt.
Now, can you do it without salt, or salt is just for flavor?
No, I don't like pasta without salt. Some people who have problems, they do without, but I don't.
My mom always said it boils faster if you add salt in it, but I don't know.
I don't know.
The one thing about frying this, it seems like as it fries more, I can keep turning the heat up. In the beginning, it was burning, but all right, my water is almost boiling. You like it boiling a lot, right? The water, not just a little bit.
Yeah, the bacon is still not ready for you.
Oh yeah, the bacon.
Yeah, it's still white. Mine is already brown, so. So now it's boiling, so I will put the pasta.
You ever add any vegetables, like, you know, sweet?
No, carbonara, no.
No, not even green onion for decoration.
No.
Are you weighing the pasta?
Yes. I
What?
want to get fat.
So did you weigh the bacon also?
No, because it was already a package, so I use all the
Wait,
package.
but that's the fat part.
But I don't want to eat a lot of pasta.
Okay.
So tonight I will do 70 per head. Usually I do 50.
So do you normally do that? Do you normally weigh pasta?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Just for diet or better?
Yeah, for diet, of course.
No.
So it's 150, 75 grams. Okay. It's okay for you. Yeah. Let me see how much it's left.
Goodness, I don't normally,
Man, this doesn't seem like it wants to boil.
No?
so,
Are the flames the same size? Yeah, they are. When they say a watch pot doesn't boil, they're serious.
I put a lid on my pot, it'd boil faster.
Oh yeah, good thinking. I thought it was almost gonna boil. I thought it was gonna boiling, and then I added the salt, and it stopped boiling.
Yeah,
So maybe
it's like a
In
popular-
Sainsbury,
Backwards.
yeah. Also, this one I found in Sainsbury.
Oh, Sainsbury.
Yeah.
Do you make the pasta al dente or do you?
Yes, yeah. Especially today, you have to make sure that it's very al dente because we need to cook a little bit with the bacon.
Okay.
So you have to remove it from the water a little bit early.
There you go, Fred. Instantly start boiling as soon as I put the lid on.
I like it to be in a rolling boil before I put the pasta in.
I think it's just too shallow of a pan.
But your bacon is still white.
Oh yeah, it's half
Is
of
on the
it's
fire or
gold.
not?
Well, half of it's golden. See underneath there.
Okay.
Yeah, I grew up. We always put a drop of oil in the pan to keep the pasta from sticking together.
Italian, don't do it. But I'm glad that you don't cut, because in the last video that I've seen, the guy was cutting the spaghetti.
Oh yeah.
But we don't cut.
No, I actually don't even like append it.
Sometimes, yeah, cut it in half.
Like, just literally the whole
Yeah.
thing put in.
Yeah, yeah.
My mother would always break the spaghetti in half because she didn't like the kids to like play with their food. And
Yeah.
so it kept us from like sucking it up and doing that.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Messy
we don't. We have the skill to use the fork.
Yeah.
But are you cooking?
We got
today,
something in
Lulu?
the oven, so. let me
Yeah,
get it out.
mine's boiling away.
Okay.
Actually,
I have the mini quiches
Yeah,
from
this one is quick.
yesterday, so in my oven.
On the recipe, it says that after the pasta is a little bit inside, take some 2 spoons of water and put it with the bacon.
Once it's golden, add a little water to the bacon.
Yeah,
Mine is still, see, more brown, right?
yeah, you need it more cooked.
Yeah.
I like it when it's crunchy, so I don't see it crunchy now.
Turn this handle the other direction.
I'm gonna stir your pasta up so it doesn't all stick together.
Yeah.
I love cooking when I'm hungry.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The reason
Cooking-
people have giant pots for pasta, so they can have lots of water.
But his
Yeah.
water will be really good for the carbonara because it'll be real starchy.
That's true, but generally speaking,
Yeah, you want a little more room.
Yeah, I tend to not drain the pasta, put just enough water that it all gets soaked up and make it al dente. That's how I tend to do it.
that's not the way the Italians do it.
But you can always drain with this kind of fork. This is how I do.
So you drain the water out,
Yeah, usually yes.
you
But you
drain it, and then do you rinse the pasta after you
No,
drain it?
no, never rinse. Why you want to remove the starch? Never.
That's very common in the US to
Really?
rinse it then, so it doesn't stick together, yeah.
And what's the point?
That's
And
the
for
point-
example, the
that's the
sauce
point of
won't
having-
attach.
That's the point of having lots of water, so you don't get so much starch and stickiness.
But
You're
I
used
also
to
cook
that
in
when
a
you
lot of
don't use
water.
enough water.
But I drain, but I don't wash them.
Well, I think partially in the US, my friends I see cooking, we tend to cook the pasta, drain it, cool it, and then not mix anything in it. So if it sits for a little while, it gets sticky.
Yeah.
Don't eat it immediately. So
But you want to make sure you hold off on and keep some of that water or for your,
Yeah.
Hey,
you
Lulu,
eat-
where I said I didn't say all Americans.
yeah, I caught that. Thank you.
I was
You know
just
what?
like,
The cooking water, when I do mashed potatoes, I always reserve some of the cooking water. So I don't always use all, like milk or cream. I'll use some of the potato.
What do you do with that water?
Put it in with the mash when I mash my potatoes.
Ah, okay.
I use a little bit of that water because it's so flavorful. It's already salted.
Yeah.
Real
With,
starchy.
with pasta, you save a little bit of the water when you're doing like a marinara sauce or something.
Yeah, it is good stuff.
My daughter has one of those big fancy Viking stoves that has the faucet where you can swing it around and fill the pot up on the stove with water. Whatever, I don't even know what it's called, but it's kind of handy.
How is going your pork belly? It's getting ready? Yeah, it's still white.
yeah. Most of it's golden.
So I have a question. My pasta's taking a lot longer to cook. Does
Yeah.
that mean it might be just old pasta, like it's been in my cabinet for a
Nah,
while?
I don't think it's that.
Okay. It's still kind of crunchy.
Yeah, but it depends from the temperature, from the hob. It can depend also from the, the level above the sea. So
Yeah.
there are many factors.
So
Yeah,
I'm right at sea level, maybe just a few hundred feet.
Okay.
I'm in the Mississippi Valley, so I'm in the middle of the country, but I'm about as low as you can get.
Yeah, okay.
So you said, oh, I guess I still need to wait on the water.
high altitude water boils at a lower temperature.
Yeah, I was living in Moab and that's like 5,000 feet and cooking was so different.
So do you feel like just today your pasta's taking longer than usual, or
Maybe because I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe because you're also watching.
Yeah.
all right?
If you are on the level, yeah, the pressure. If you're on the
I
level,
think
it cooks faster.
I think this is good, right? It's all, to me,
If
it's
you
all
like it
golden.
like that, I would do more crunchy.
Okay.
It's a little burnt, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crunchy, so it's very good and tasty.
Most of it.
I think I can remove the pasta. It's done. So I'll remove the pasta and put together with the bacon.
So you didn't drain that pasta, you're just taking the pasta.
Yeah, because this one is draining. This tool that you also
Yeah, your
have.
pasta, you got your
It just
special pasta
drain.
for that.
Yeah, so you're just taking it from there into there, yeah. Okay. I don't think all my pasta will fit in this pot, so I might have to do it the other way.
Yeah, I agree. If I was you, I would pour your pasta through a colander and then put your
Yeah, if it's short
put the
pasta, yes, I use
pork back in the
colander, yeah.
big pot.
But there's like, see, there's almost like no moisture at all. Like she said, I needed 2 tablespoons of, I don't even think I can get that out.
Yeah, then put everything again on the hob.
So,
I remember, or if you're doing a whole package, a package is what, 8 servings? So you're gonna need quite a bit of egg and quite a bit of,
Yeah.
I've got
Maybe
5
5
eggs, yeah.
I would do at least 5 eggs. 'Cause
Yeah.
if it's an egg per serving, and that's basically your sauce. Come on.
It looks good, Or.
Get my get my quiche out of the oven. I'm cooking these mini quiche left from yesterday. I was cooking way too late last night, so I didn't want to. There you go. See, Lulu, that's how I like to do it.
Oh, no, that looks great.
Yeah, so like I think the one we were making last night, the one in the cake pan, I think that took me almost an hour to cook because I made it so deep.
So are you turning the spaghetti so that it takes all the fat?
Yeah. I didn't. So right now I just have the spaghetti with all the.
Yeah. Then
I would just keep calling it bacon because I can't
yeah, of course. Yeah.
remember how to pronounce it.
And
Eventually
then,
I probably will because I know how to pronounce pancetta.
yeah, let's call it pancetta.
But then we have to add, we haven't added the eggs yet.
Yeah, no, because now you have to let it cool down. Otherwise, you will have scrambled eggs. So remove it from the hob, and let's cool down a little bit.
So do you don't cook it in the heat at all with the eggs?
No.
All right. There's the pasta looks almost brown with
Why?
all the pasta.
Yeah, why is brown? Did it change color?
Yeah, it almost became brown with all the crispy. I think the oil started turning brown a little bit. So. All right.
Okay.
So how do you serve this with anything like a drink or a salad or
Tiramisu.
No, usually no.
bread?
No, bread, no.
I don't think tiramisu, this is rich enough. I don't think we need two rich things.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
How
So
about-
let's put the eggs on it.
How about any type of drink with it? Or you just eat just this, yeah?
I don't know.
So
Chardonnay.
see yours looks like a lot. You did
But
2
it's for 2
servings.
people, because we are 2 today. Otherwise, I would have done only 50 grams.
Yeah, I mean it looks like quite a lot. Yeah.
Let me show you mine.
No, it's barely 150 grams.
Okay. Not used
So
to
I
my.
like how you got some of the pasta and you wiped it,
Yeah, yes.
wipe it in
Not
the
waste
pan.
anything.
So don't waste it like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it need more pasta water?
No, because there is a lot, the eggs are enough. So they are quite creamy.
Because it did soak up all the pasta water that I put in there.
But do you see that it's quite dry? For example, mine is not dry at all.
So she didn't, Lulu, she didn't drain hers. She just picked the pasta up and put it right in.
Yeah, I
You
sort of
didn't dump it.
I drained mine, but I put a lot of, I put more than 2 tablespoons of pasta water in there, but it's,
Yeah, me too. I was adding.
You haven't
No, I
added the
didn't do
eggs
it.
though, right, Lulu?
Not yet.
So when you add the eggs, it gets really creamy now.
Yeah.
So do I turn off the burner now or do I leave it on low?
No, I usually don't because otherwise it becomes scrambled. But if you don't like, you can turn it on a little bit.
All right, so I mixed it in really well. There's some of the eggs seem like not cooked right away, but I
And
think
then
if I-
open the hob a little
Oh,
bit.
you guys put the egg in already?
yeah,
Yes.
but take it off the heat first, then put the eggs in. Yeah, there's a little bit on the bottom here that's like, the pot is still hot, that's turning to scrambled eggs. But most of it,
Yeah, because
it's
if
like
you
there almost
use
isn't
the
any
hob,
eggs here.
if you use the hob, the bottom will become to start frying. So you have like omelette. So I don't want this.
Right. So. Now, I guess I could put the lid on it and it would cook the eggs more, but. Because in the US, we are very afraid of uncooked eggs.
In Europe, they don't have that problem.
You can heat a little bit.
In
It
Europe,
seems like,
in Europe, the chickens are vaccinated against salmonella.
so
But for
they don't
example,
have-
when we did the tiramisu, also the eggs were not cooked at all.
Yeah. So.
That's
Okay,
why they
so-
don't even have to refrigerate their eggs in Europe.
So pasta. No salad. I feel like it needs something to balance all the richness.
What do you want to put?
Or just
Usually
don't
don't
eat
put
very,
anything.
don't eat so much, because I would want to eat a lot, right? So. Now do you season it with Parmesan and black pepper?
Yes, yeah. I put the black pepper already when I was mixing the eggs, but if you like it, you
Okay.
can put more.
Okay, so I have a question. There's quite a bit of juice.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
yeah, it was okay. I just turn and turn until it absorbed everything.
Keep turning it until it absorbs, or put it on very low heat, but it's better not to, you said.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
because otherwise you have scrambled eggs.
scrambled eggs, yeah.
So it is soaking it up slowly but surely.
And I was thinking, I mean, if we're really worried, we could put the lid on it and then just let it not,
But
you
you
know,
see,
let it absorb the heat.
you see all that juice? That's okay.
I don't see, but yeah, don't worry. Also for me, there was a lot, but then it was absorbed. Just turn and turn.
Yeah, I thought I had a lot of juice, but mine is all gone too.
Yeah. Then add the parmesan.
Well, I guess I forgot to taste it, huh?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but your dish is empty, our.
I'm trying not to eat too much. My dish is bigger.
Okay, it seems less.
I mean, for me, it's the middle of the day, so I have stuff to do. In the evening, I can eat a little more, I
Okay.
feel.
But it's lunchtime. You don't have a proper lunch?
That's true. I can eat a lot. So let's see. Put a little Parmesan on it. And then that's everything.
Yeah, it's done.
But I should drink this. Let me taste it. I don't think it was a lot of richness.
What did you add? Salt?
Oh, that was Parmesan.
Okay.
So do we add the Parmesan while it's still in the pot or put it on in your plate?
Here, on the plate. On the top.
So let's see here. You would think with lots of bacon and eggs that this would be super, super rich.
Yeah, yes. How is it?
Oh, I like that crunchy, really crunchy bacon. Yep. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's not very rich. I mean, it has a lot of good flavor to it, but it's not like,
But
Like
how many
your-
eggs did you put?
5.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
I
you're
mean,
eating
it-
from the pan, not from the dish. The dish is extra.
oh yeah, I have to take a picture of the dish.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Was wondering why I was eating from the pan, huh?
Oh, Linda, smile.
Yeah.
Linda. Hey, Linda, I'm gonna get your picture. Give me a smile.
All right.
All right. So
Any questions?
here's mine.
Yeah, seems nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, let us know how it is.
Yeah, I think it really helps, like you said, to make that super crispy.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, it's like, it's so crispy, it's almost like, what is that from the pork skin from Mexico? What is it called?
Right. Well, like the pork rind.
Yeah, it's like really fluffy and so.
And it's very creamy.
Alright.
Did you taste?
So. Good deal. Any questions, anybody?
It's delicious.
We're too busy eating now.
I know, right?
So thank you for coming all the way from Europe to share this with us. This is a pretty
In
simple
Mexico,
recipe.
they're called
Yeah, yeah.
chicharron.
What did you say, Fred?
The pork skins in Mexico are called chicharron.
Okay, I don't know.
Mhm. There you go. So,
Actually, a white wine would be really good with this. It was a little early in the day. Mm.
all right. Any final questions, Linda?
No, I enjoy the
What do
food.
you say? Molte grazie.
Molte grazie, yes. Buon appetito.
Grazie.